just right. Okay. All right, greetings everyone. 10 o'clock scholar here. Those are 9 o'clock chimes to heal you. That's the earth frequency. Yes, that's grounds you. That's the grounding frequency. And we all know the earth is the womb. So why do they call it shoe man frequency? The earth, we know, is female or feminine. Why do they call the frequency after man? Okay, I got a prayer report message, as always, for the tribes and visitors. I had a realization today, aha moment. You know, some people are, let's say, more educated. Uh, that don't really mean much these days. Some people are more disciplined. You have that in the same family. But one is a success and one is not. One child you just love to burn. Remember that song? God loves both of them. It's all in the blood. The most important relationship you can have is with your creator. The most important relationship you have in this life is with your creator. Whatever name you call, God, Jesus, that's very important. That's the most important. And next is your spouse, your mate. That's the main difference between people's success or failure is their mate, choice of or lack of. Every man would tell you, every man would tell you, he couldn't have made it without his wife. That made him complete. Many women are successful without husbands, But you don't find many men successful without their wives. That's because you need to be complete. You need to be complete as one. If you just come before your Creator as one, you're not really whole. You half. You see? It takes two to make a whole. If you just come before your Creator as one, that's maybe you say half the power. So that looked like to me very important to have the right relationship, the right wife. I know many people who were not successful in life because they didn't have the right woman or they didn't make the right choices. You know, you got to have that other half to, man, they be throwing things at you. You know what I'm talking about? Life. Life be throwing things at you. If you just up there battling by yourself, nobody's got your back. Well, you're going to catch it. You're going to catch it. You need somebody back there who will be there to have your back. And you have their back. See, then y'all become like this. Can't nothing come behind you. That's the most important message I want to have. So, young men, young women, whatever you're doing in life, seek to be balanced. Find someone who compliments you. I mean, not a yes person, agree with everything you say. That's probably the worst kind of person you have. But someone who balances you. But did you look at it this way? Oh, no, I sure didn't. Thank you, honey. You see? You need that. It's a must-have. So how y'all like my new look? I didn't I didn't come with this idea by myself. You see? So I want to thank the special woman in my life. And you wonder, how can any man make it by himself? How can you make it, brother? Don't even think about it. I mean, nobody's perfect, okay? You are not, and she's not going to be perfect. But take the level of craziness you can deal with. I'm just being humorous. What I'm saying is that if you look for perfection, you be looking for a while. If you're picky, she gotta have this, she gotta have that. These are things I look for. These are things I look for. And they're not original. They were told to me to look for these things. And it's not in the order of importance. These are just some things that I look for. Pleasant in a spirit. You don't want no angry woman. You don't even want no angry man. Easy to talk to. So her speech is pleasant. She likes order. And that's a real plus there. She loves order. Order. Because if you law, she's the order. Y'all go together. She got to look good, take care of herself, have pride in herself and herself. Where you take care of yourself shows what you think of yourself. If you don't think much of yourself, you just let yourself go. That's not attractive. You have to cook. Cooking is a very good skill. I know y'all modern women say, well, he know how to cook for himself. Well, he should. He should teach you if you don't know. But it's the idea of being a nurturer. That's why women are cooks, because you want to nurture him, not just with the love, the kindness, the understanding, with the food. Make sure you get the proper nourishment. So, yeah, try to find your match. Don't wait. No, scratch that. Don't try to find it. Find it. If you try anything, you won't be successful. I looked at the definition of try. It means to attempt something. So if you tell yourself you're going to attempt something, you're telling yourself you're not going to do it. I'll try. No. You remember Yoda in Star Wars? He was trying to teach him how to use his mind to pull that ship in. And Skywalker said, I try. Yoda said, don't try, do. Don't try, do. That's where it's at. Not trying, doing. So, ladies and gentlemen, you get married early. I always advise that. It's a plus because you have someone to go with you on the journey to success. And that's another thing. In the Declaration of Independence, it says, uh, what it says, uh, pursuit of happiness. The pursuit of happiness. You know what that once meant? It meant property. Because everybody associated property or wealth with happiness. No, no, that's not it. Pursuit of happiness is having your mate, your match. That way you come to the Creator, and He's there. Because with two or more gathered, right? Two or more. So if you by yourself, is God there? I'm just telling what the scripture says. That's what a lot of y'all go by. Yeah, I don't see nobody in here. Nobody to talk to. You know, some of you watch my videos, it's kind of funny in a way. I just move my mouth because they cut the sound off. Yeah, I didn't do that. I did not do that. Why would I make a video wanting you to read my lips? No, I didn't do that. Somebody else did that. And what I was saying is so important, they decided to do that. Yeah, that's how you can tell I really had a good message. But it's not. It's something I'm sure I've said before, because I'm not saying anything new. I may be saying it in a different way, but there's nothing new. Okay? Well, I don't see anyone coming in to dialogue. Let me see. Nope. Maybe they came and left. I said, who is that guy? I don't recognize him. Got a suit, tie. Nope, I don't look like a preacher. I'm out of here. Anyway, I'm out of here too. Thanks for stopping by.